I'm Tom from Do-It-Yourself Home Automation, and this is a look at my Dowan utensil holder. So this is a ceramic utensil holder. I've got it here in my kitchen, and you can see it takes all the utensils that you normally sort of tuck away, maybe even forget about in a drawer, your spoons, your spatulas, everything you need while you're cooking. It brings it out right to be on your kitchen counter, and you can see it's right here next to my stove. So as I'm cooking, making scrambled eggs, making anything where I need to use these utensils, a soup, I can just easily grab them out of my Dowan utensil holder over here. Dowan sent this to me to check out, so thank you for that. And some things I like about it: it has a very good capacity. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of utensils in here, and it's really easy to just drop them in. It's deep enough that they're not going to fall over out of the top, but it's also easy for me to go ahead and grab one as I'm cooking, use this for whatever I need, and then just drop it back in, and it doesn't get overly crowded, even with, probably, what do I have, 10 utensils or more in here. I also like the design. It's got this embossed, so this isn't just a print, it's actually physically embossed into the ceramic on here, of this sort of concentric geometric design. I think that can go with multiple kinds of decor. They say it has kind of like a farmhouse look to it, and I can see that if you paired it with things that brought out more of these sort of wagon wheel type of designs. But I think it also has almost like a Mediterranean tile type of look, almost like something you'd expect to see in Morocco or something. So I kind of like that design, and I think it could pair well with a lot of different kitchen decor, especially with this sort of neutral gray color to it. I like that the glaze also creates this really kind of pretty effect at the top. So you have a really clear kind of circle at the top there that draws the eye, and it kind of fades nicely into the rest of the ceramic on here. So an attractive look to it. It also makes it easier to see when you're cooking away and you're going to drop it back in exactly where your edge of your lid is on that. And a couple of other things that I like about this, it has a cork bottom. So let's see if we can pop this up. Yeah, so the cork bottom on there is great because it stops this from sliding. So you can see I can give it a shove and it's not really going to go anywhere. And that's nice because, again, when it's out on your countertop, you really don't want to knock it over and have it fall. And you also want to be able to just quickly grab things in and out of it without having to worry about pushing it around. And so that cork bottom is great. It also will help to protect your countertops. So I've got a tile countertop. It's pretty sturdy, but if you have some of the newer kind of modern slate or quartz, then you don't want to be scratching that surface, and the cork will help to protect it. Other thing that I like is you can use this for multiple purposes. So this is, good for any kind of storage. You could use it in a crafting area, anything where you want to put sort of longer pieces of, fabric, if you have fabric wound around spools, if you're doing knitting, if you're putting knitting needles, anything where you want to be able to put something kind of long and thin that you want to be able to easily access. It's a great storage container for that. But personally, one of my favorite alternate uses for it is that you can actually use it as a wine chiller. It is solid enough and insulated with that ceramic that you can drop some ice in there, put a bottle of white wine in it, and or red wine if you like to, and use that as a nice wine chiller. Have it, at the table side or out on the table. And I think that's really nice, especially for the summer if you're doing a barbecue or something and you want to have a more attractive wine chiller. It works nicely for that too. So a lot of versatility. Take your utensils out, use it for that, wash it out, put them back in. Personally, I just keep it here next to my stove. I've got my utensils in it, and I think it works great to just bring that all out. So it's easy for me to access while I'm cooking.